You can't expect someone else to unlock your vagina. That's something that you need to learn to do. And so if it's painful, it's likely that you don't know how it works. I have a previous video on this, so scroll through my playlist. There are only select days where the female body is open for things like penetration. If you have a very hard time with boundaries, then you're likely going to be having sex outside these times, and this is going to cause pain, discomfort. It's going to feel like a cut in your vagina, like you've mentioned. A lot of women have made a similar analogy of it feeling like a cut and feeling like a boundary has been crossed, because a boundary has been crossed, right? Just because you didn't observe it as a youngster doesn't mean that you can't learn how to set them, right? It won't feel like your vagina has been cut. Lube isn't going to solve the problem. Lube is only one component of sexual function. There are many other things that take place in the female body, in the vulva, in the vagina itself. The vagina changes shape, elasticity. There are times in the month where those tissues aren't as elastic and it's going to feel uncomfortable. If you're using lube, then again, it's just another way to force entry. Your body doesn't want it. Yes, you want to experience intimacy, but you don't actually want to have sex with this person, right? Maybe you try something else, or maybe you just want to have a deeper connection, but you're likely not going to find it in these relationships until you've developed that connection with yourself. And a good place to start is to learn how your body works so that you can actually have a pleasurable experience with someone else and make the boundaries known so that your pleasure is maintained, right? It was someone replied to this. It was due to my contraception making me dry and my partner's pubes were cutting me. No. Perhaps contraception can make you dry. I'm not an advocate of contraception. I'm an advocate for the female cycle in honoring that. I mean, the pubes have to be pretty sharp, right? But no, that doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever. There are peaks in the female cycle where you're lubricated, there's more space, the tissue has more of an elastic quality for penetration. And like I mentioned, it's only on a select few days every month. And what a lot of women have a hard time accepting is that there's an extended periods of time where sexual function is downregulated. But a lot of women have difficulty accepting this because they fear that their partners are going to leave them. Yes, their partners will leave them, but apparently it's more painful than actually being in pain in sex, with sex.